Hello and welcome to Mental Health Mondays with me, Muzz, where I talk about my own mental health and kind of relate it to some points that are on um, mental health websites, mental health organisations, stuff that kind of relates to what has been going on in the past month to do with my own mental health. Again, I will say I'm not someone who has ever suffered with severe mental health issues, but you know, that doesn't mean I can't certainly fall into those. I'm just trying to, I guess, open up. I'll use this as a way to kind of open up about my own mental health, and hopefully you can do the same. That's kind of the main message that I want to do with these videos, is to show that by, I'm putting this out on the internet for anyone to look at, and I'm talking about my own mental health, the good and the bad. I talked about the bad kind of aspect last time, and I'll hopefully talk about some of the good that has been going on in the past month and a bit. So let's get to it. My own mental health has been good this past month. I have since the last video, a lot has actually happened. I got over 100 subscribers on YouTube, which was fantastic. I was elated when I found out about it. It was it was I thought when you set out when I set out, I was like, by the end of the year, when I started it in July, June, July. I was like, by the end of the year, I'll have 100, and obviously that wasn't the case. Um, and there's been points where I've certainly questioned whether or not I should keep going, with the channel. There's certainly been points where I've thought, I don't know, maybe I've hit a wall creatively, or I've just been demotivated because some of the videos haven't done that well. But to get over that hurdle of 100, and now we're on like 125, which is amazing. Um, it was great. It was fantastic, and it just got me so much more up for making videos and trying to really go outside my comfort zone and be just try and be as creative I can be. And I do have ideas. I'm limited with what I can do because obviously I don't have a studio or anything like that. I'm limited to what I can do in my, I guess, my local area if I'm doing stuff outside or in my room. But I do have ideas that in the future could certainly hopefully come to fruition, and that's motivating me to do some more smaller scale stuff, I guess, like this. But this is obviously, I think, very important to me, the mental health stuff. So that'll continue, and I'm looking forward to the challenges ahead with the YouTube stuff, because it is just trying to find the time to actually do it now that is the issue. Everything's getting back to normal. Uh, Going back to my football training, which I'll talk about that a little bit in the upcoming section. I'm going to take it like kind of chronologically. So YouTube, 100 subscribers, and then I got Twitch affiliated as well, which again, something, if you'd asked me at the start of the year, would I want to get Twitch affiliated? I'd be like, I don't really understand it. I'm not that into it. But thanks to the people that I know, who have kind of motivated me, and I've joined a fantastic community of streamers on Discord, Legion of Thieves Discord, which is fantastic. They are very, very supportive and motivate you to kind of go on stream and say hi, and you go on their streams and support them, and it's just a good community that we're building there. And yeah, the Twitch thing is fantastic. I never thought ever, if you told me when I first, what was the first, when I got my Game Boy Color, that one day you could potentially earn money for playing video games. 5-year-old, well, I guess 5-year-old me wouldn't have understood what the hell I was talking about, but yeah, even teenage me would be like, nah, no chance, that's not going to happen. So it was nice. It was a nice, again, like the 100 subs. It was just a nice little thing. And again, it motivated me to really up my game in terms of the streaming, because I've been doing it off the PlayStation 4 and briefly the PlayStation 5 using their settings, but I invested in a Elgato capture card just to kind of make it a bit more professional. And yeah, that seems to be going well. I'm enjoying playing about with the kind of the settings on there. And again, I really had a just, you always get that uplifting feeling when you achieve something like that. You set a goal and it happens before, because I learning from the YouTube stuff, I set my goal to maybe get affiliated towards the end of the year, but it came a lot quicker than I anticipated, just because of the community and the friends that I had who were there to support me. And it just, the mental health aspect of it has been fantastic. You go on, like, it's given me just more people to kind of connect with and feel like I'm part of this community, where I can put up these videos and they'll go and look, or go on Twitch and stream and they'll be there to support. It's really reassuring, because sometimes I can get quite nervous before a stream, especially the early goings on. When I was trying to get affiliated, I was like, oh, if I don't get enough viewers tonight, it could put me down a couple of weeks until I get my affiliate. But no, it was once you kind of learn everyone, you get to know everyone on there. It was easy peasy, and it's easy to go on now, obviously, with the knowledge that I have got affiliated. And then, so that's the good stuff. I mean, there's nothing. I've also, back at football training, was quite anxious about that, because I had been away for a few years at this point. I'm not committed to going back to football. If any of the football lads are watching this, I'm still, athletic training goes back next week, so I'm going to go back to that and just see how I feel. I do miss football. Like, football's been a huge part of my life since I was in school and all the way through that. But I was anxious to go back. Just meeting new people is a hard thing for me. It is a hard thing. I am if I'm meeting someone new, I'm very much in my shell, closed off, reserved. If they talk to me, I'll talk back to them, but I won't engage in conversation. But yeah, it's been great. I've had 2 training sessions. I'm still rusty, but the fitness aspect, I'm there. But it's just nice to get back and again feel part of a community, a team again. Has been great. Again, I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with it going forward, but I like the option. I guess it's nice to feel wanted, and I've been asked to come back, and it's nice to feel like people want you to be part of something. Again, that helps the mental health. It just helps to know that there's people out there who like the Discord, like the football team, who want you to be there and are more than happy for you to come along. So I guess the only real downside to this past month and a bit is the last week. I mean, of the up until this video, I've been very demotivated to do videos, and it's not because of what I'm putting up. It's because of my sleep. Now, if you go on if you Google mental health sleep, Minds, the organisation, and Mental Health Foundation, these websites will say that sleep is hugely beneficial to your mental health, and they're right. I can't put it any more than that. For me, sleep is something that I don't necessarily struggle with. I like to stay up. I don't know why. I like to stay up later. I tend to go to bed about after 11, so about half 11, 12ish. On a good day, I'll get to sleep before midnight. On a bad day, 1, 2, 3. But the past week, I just got into a bit of a rut where my sleep pattern was, and it was because of the holidays. Like, when I'm in a routine, when I'm going full like throttle on a schedule, I'm fine. I'm getting up at 8 every day. Going to bed early-ish for me, and then I'm motivated in those days. Whereas, because we had the holidays, you know, I can easily fall out of that routine, and it carried on to my first week back at work, where I was going to bed probably about 1, and I would stay in bed till about 10, and that's the days that's the time that I normally spend on the videos. So yeah, sleep is it really is important, because that's the only thing that really changed from me and my schedule, was just the sleep pattern changed, and it's it had a pretty drastic effect on my mood. I wasn't necessarily down, I wasn't like unhappy, but I was certainly just not as, I guess, uh, happy. I get not happy, but I can certainly feel myself. You know, the thought of doing video recording was quite heavy, quite a heavy thought. When it's not normally a heavy thought, it's like, yes, what can I do? How am I going to do it? Okay, what games are next? Um, like even on stream, the stream that I done, not the FIFA stream, but the Monday stream I done, I just felt, well, the Warframe one, I felt very low energy. I felt I wasn't as perky as I can be on stream, and it was down to the sleep, the lack of a good sleep, because I was sleeping, I was probably getting 8 hours, but it just wasn't what I had been doing previously to kind of motivate myself. So hopefully now I'm back into my groove with the videos, and hopefully my sleep pattern will improve. I have, it's very hard to get. I find it very hard to get out of a funk like that, a sleep pattern funk. I tend, the way I do get out of it is quite drastic. I stay up till like 4 in the morning. I get up at 9, and then I just suffer the day. Usually it's a weekend, so I suffer that day, being very tired, being very lethargic. And then when it comes to night, I'm dead on my feet, so I get into bed and hopefully get back to sleep. But yeah, mental health wise, it's been good this past month. And as I say, these videos are not anything to. I'm not trying to, I guess, put anything out there. Not yet. I think I would like to potentially do that. Like not give mental health advice, but point people in the right direction. So that if you look down below at the description, there'll be mental health website, or even just open up, because that is the big thing that I'm trying to achieve here. It's just to get people to open up about their mental health. And I just spent, I don't know how long, talking about things that have affected my mental health positively. With the football, it was, I was a bit of anxiety there, and obviously the sleep pattern has affected my motivation, my strive to do things. Like even my workouts, this were very sporadic. Like I didn't do them as well as I could, and again, that has a knock-on effect on my motivation. So sleep is where I think it always comes back to, and it's so important to get that right. Unfortunately, my best friend Luke he has insomnia, and I don't know how he deals with that. Must be incredibly tough, but he seems to, because I never really see a change in his mood, even if he's having an insomnia episode or not. So I guess it's something that I'm just not used to, is um, that sleep pattern being changed so drastically. So hopefully I'm back with the videos, back being motivated, back doing my workouts, and it's all down to because I had a good sleep. So sleep is hugely important. Look at Minds, look at these websites. If you're feeling down, or you're feeling, sleep can, it's a whole cycle. I don't want to get into that, because that can be maybe a future episode in this, where I would like to get like a qualification, maybe, where I could talk a bit more academically, because I'm hesitant to actually give out any advice in this, just in case it isn't. This is more again, to get people to open up. So I've kind of rambled enough, I think. But that is, that is Mental Health Mondays for the month of kind of April. We'll have one next month, just to kind of check in. That's all this is really. So hope you have, I was going to say learned something, but I mean, hope you've enjoyed me rambling about things for the past 15-20 minutes. I don't know. If you have, if you want to see more health and fitness stuff, health and well-being, stick to the channel. Stick to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video, and all that's left to say is any thoughts, comments, general hostile remarks, leave them below. Thank you very much. Bye bye.